Samsung shipped your Galaxy with 6 calling features they never told you about. They're not experimental, they're not buggy, they're fully functional, tested, ready-to-use features that make your calls clearer, your privacy tighter, and your screen less annoying. And almost every one of them is turned off by default. Not because they should be, because Samsung buried them in a menu you've never opened. No notification after the update, no tutorial, no pop-up. They just dropped them in and waited. Today I'm showing you all 6, where Samsung hid them, what each one actually does, and which ones to enable immediately. The setup, the problem. Here's the thing about Samsung. With every One UI update, they add calling features, genuinely useful ones. Call screening, live translate, AI transcript summaries. But here's what they don't do. They don't surface these to you after the update. No notification, no tutorial, no, hey, here's what's new in your phone app. They just drop them into the settings and wait. Most people open the phone app to do exactly one thing: dial a number or answer a call. They never touch the settings. Samsung knows this. So these features sit there, enabled or disabled. And your calling experience is worse than it should be, not because your phone can't do these things, but because nobody told you it could. Let's fix that. 6 settings, in order from, why isn't this on by default, to, this changes everything. Feature number 1, caller profile picture. First one is subtle, but once you see the difference, you can't unsee it. When someone calls you, their profile picture takes over your entire screen. Full screen. Huge. And if that contact photo is low res or cropped weirdly, which most are, it looks terrible. Samsung gives you 3 display options for this. Almost nobody changes it. Go to Phone app, 3 dots, Settings, Caller information, Profile picture. In most Samsung phones, the default is large, full screen. There's also medium, which is not featured on this device. But the best one, the one that actually looks clean, is small. Small pushes the profile picture to the right side, shrinks it down to a tight circle, and puts the caller's name on the left. Clean, professional. Your screen doesn't look like a 2008 MySpace page. What I'd say, switch this to small. You get the identity confirmation without the visual clutter. To set a profile picture, tap on the circular icon with the initial letter of the contact name. Tap the profile icon and select a photo from your gallery, stickers, or the Galaxy avatar. Feature number 2, hide contact phone number during incoming calls. This next one is a privacy setting most people don't realize exists. Right below profile picture size is a toggle called Show Contact Phone Number. When it's on, every incoming call shows the caller's name and their full phone number, right there on your lock screen. Anyone who glances at your phone can see it. When it's off, name only, number hidden. Now you might think, I saved their number, I know who it is, why would I hide it? Because your phone screen isn't private. You're at a coffee shop. You're in a meeting. Your phone is face up on a table. Someone calls. Now everyone in a 5-foot radius knows that person's number. Turn this off. Name only incoming calls. Same caller ID, better privacy. 0 downside. Feature number 3, extra call details. Know when you last spoke. Still inside caller information, there's a toggle called Show Extra Detail. Most people leave this on by default and never think about it. But here's why it matters. When enabled, your incoming call screen doesn't just show who's calling, it shows when you last spoke to them. Last call, yesterday, 3:42 p.m. Last call, 3 weeks ago. This sounds trivial. It's not. If someone you haven't spoken to in 3 weeks is suddenly calling at 11 p.m., that context changes how you answer, or whether you answer at all. It's a split-second signal that helps you prioritize. I keep this on. Some people turn it off because they want a cleaner call screen. Your call. But for me, that timestamp is context I didn't know I needed until I had it. Feature number 4, custom call background. Make incoming calls look the way you want. This one is purely visual, but it's one of the most overlooked customization options on any Samsung phone. Go to Phone app, Settings, Call background, and select a background for the SIM if your phone has dual SIM. By default, your incoming call screen is nothing. A blank dark or light gradient. Functional. Boring. You can change this to any image or wallpaper. Your dog, your car, a clean gradient you downloaded, whatever. Tap Background, select an image from your gallery or the presets, and set it as your call background. Now every incoming call shows that image instead of the empty void. Is this going to change your life? No. But you use your phone for calls every single day. That call screen is one of the most viewed interfaces on your device. You might as well make it look good. One caveat. Don't pick a busy photo with lots of small details. The caller's name and the answer/decline buttons need to sit on top of this. A clean, darkish image works best. Feature number 5, Mini Pop-up. Stop calls from hijacking your entire screen. This is the setting that changed how I use my phone. Genuinely. Again, your settings. Call display while using apps. 3 options: full screen, small pop-up, and mini pop-up. Full screen is the default. You're watching a video, playing a game, reading something. A call comes in and your entire screen gets hijacked by the incoming call UI. Everything stops. Small pop-up gives you a banner at the top. Better, but still takes up screen real estate. Mini pop-up is the one you want. Here's what happens. A call comes in and it appears as a tiny floating pill at the top of your screen. You can accept or decline. You can keep doing what you were doing. The call doesn't steal your screen. If you game on your phone, this is non-negotiable. If you just hate getting interrupted mid-scroll, same thing. Another toggle to turn on is the Keep Calls In pop-up. It makes the pop-up persistent instead of disappearing after a few seconds. That way, you don't miss the call because you didn't react fast enough. Feature number 6, Hide contacts without numbers plus speed dial. Last 2, quick hits, both inside other call settings. First, hide contacts without numbers. You know those contacts that appear in your phone with a name but no number? WhatsApp Sync does this. Google Account Sync does this. Random apps create these. They clutter your contact list, and they're useless. You can't call a contact with no number. Toggle Hide Contacts Without Numbers on. They disappear. Your contact list becomes usable again. Second, speed dial. This one's old school, but still works. Long press any number key, 2 through 9, and assign a contact. Now, holding that number instantly calls them. I map my most called contacts to 2, 3, and 4. Muscle memory kicks in after about 2 days. You'll wonder why you ever opened the contact list. 6 settings, maybe 15 minutes of your time, and your Samsung phone now handles calls exactly the way you want, not the way Samsung decided. The through line here is simple. Samsung ships these features, but buries them. The phone app settings menu isn't somewhere most people explore. But now, you know what's in there. Here's what I want you to do. Open your phone app right now. Go to Settings. Walk through these slacks. Turn on the ones that matter to you. Then drop a comment and tell me, which one surprised you the most? For me, it was Mini Pop-up. I genuinely didn't know it existed until I dug for it. If this saved you from bad call quality or screen hijacking, hit subscribe. I break down hidden settings on Windows and Android every week, stuff the manufacturers don't tell you about. See you in the next one.